Alrighty guys, welcome back to Blitz. So, I actually upgraded every single kit to level 6 and above. So, yeah, I've just been going random for like the past week. I've just been grinding out RNG Masters, so that's essentially where I have to win games by going random, whether it's Blitz out or not, and it's since every kit's at level 6, it's actually pretty easy to win. But I've just decided to go random just for the sake of it, because I kind of have, Blitz ideas. Okay, so if you guys didn't see on the forums, I made a thread on the forums where it was, Blitz, update ideas, I guess. And a lot of people actually liked it, which is kind of shocking, because I thought some of them were kind of dumb, but I had, new ideas, new achievements and all that, so I'm gonna go over them. If you guys did see it, it's whatever, but I kind of wanted to go over it, I guess, since maybe not all of you check the forums or use the forums that often, but I have it pulled up next to me so I can actually read it. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna hurry ahead and get started. So first thing, challenges for Blitz. Okay, so Sky Wars, if you guys don't play Sky Wars, has challenges. So essentially it's like half health challenge, it's UHC challenge where you can, gain health. There's no armor challenge, which is, essentially the Rambo mode, but I was thinking we bring some of those over to Blitz, and we just, bring the no chest challenge, the half health challenge, the UHC challenge, so you can't, gain health naturally, which I think would be a pretty decent idea, actually. And the way that you would activate it is that you would have scrolls in the lobby selection, or the lobby or whatever, and then you would just select and what. And this is why I hate Wolf Tamer. Oh my gosh, I'd be stacked though. Okay, wow. I guess that's yep. We are probably good to go now, but that's the first thing. It's just challenges, and if you complete them, you get an achievement, which is the next thing, is that achievements, I feel like that there's not enough achievements in Blitz. I mean, I'm done with, all of them, mostly, but I was thinking, if we just get more of them, it would give, veteran players something to do, because, yeah, I do know that there's, a lot of achievements, but it gives the veteran players something to do, it just makes it, much better, in my opinion, if the veteran players come back, instead of, just getting overrun by a whole bunch of newer players, which, yeah, it attracts new players, but some of the old people, the older players, kind of want new ideas. So that's kind of what what it was doing, is that I was thinking of hey, let's create this idea. So next thing, let's see what else. New achievements. Yeah, that's the next thing, is new achievements. So I came up with a whole bunch of achievements, just straight up. They range from really easy, from playing a game during Blitz Hour, to really hard, such as specific requirements, such as I think one of them was killing a Wolf Tamer as a Wolf Tamer. Oh yeah, kill a Wolf Tamer while you're playing Wolf Tamer, and you have to use the Wolf Pack taunt. So that's really specific. I actually had that on my thread there. It was worth 15 points, but that's a challenge. It actually gives the older players something to go for, because that's so that's so specific that nobody's really going to go for that. But I was thinking it would be a great idea to include something specific like that. That way it's just, harder to get, and maybe cause, people to switch up their taunts and switch up their cosmetics and stuff like that. But that's about it. I probably will go over more of the challenges in the next game. I'm just giving a basic rundown this first game, and I will go over, in more detail the next game. But this is, you gotta love this. You gotta love Apocalypse, man. This is something else here, and I honestly think I could maybe get to this guy here. Alright, I'm just gonna see if I can, I don't know. I love Apocalypse, guys. It's truly the best Blitz in the game. Yo, hey there, buddy. This guy's kind of stacked, but if I can just knock him into the fire, he should be dead. So come on, I'm just gonna bow him to death. I've actually been getting better at my bow aiming, and I've actually been landing a lot more shots. I'm actually surprised that I've been able to hit so many shots recently, because usually my bow aim, you guys know, is just complete garbage. Like, I'm just surprised. I'm sorry, buddy. This guy's just getting harassed, dude. There's nothing you can do, buddy. And I'm just gonna bow him to death, maybe. One more shot should kill him. Maybe? There we go. I've actually been landing a lot more shots. Like, I'm not kidding. I've landed so many shots in that one fight. It kind of surprised me. Actually, I'm just so bad at bow. You guys know how bad. If you guys see me in game, you're like, man, can't even hit a single bow shot. Yeah, I know. I do apologize about that for not being able to land some bow shots, okay? But I'm practicing, and I'm actually kind of shocked I've actually managed to get better at bowing so fast, but I'm still not the best, and these guys are fighting, which is fantastic, because I could literally just do a fat cleanup here, and this is going to be a very first random game, which I'm actually surprised, because usually random games are harder to win for me, because sometimes, you know, I get unlucky, which is unfortunate, and this guy actually made it to deathmatch. Very unfortunate. Anyway, I think I've rage quit. Okay, and I still got the kill for that too. Wow, that's a pretty good first random game. Alrighty, so that was actually a pretty good first game, but now it's kind of time for me to explain more of that nonsense, just in way more detail. Okay, so this next game here, I'm going to talk about the challenges in more detail, and I'm going to explain, you know, because not a lot of people, I'm sure, play Skywars in the Blitz community. I mean, I'm sure they play it casually, but I used to main Skywars, so I'm like a 24 star or something. I'm way up there. I think I'm a 23 or 24 star. I haven't played Skywars in a bit, but Skywars has challenges. So these challenges essentially make the game harder to play and harder to win for specific people. Okay, so for example, half health literally is just what it is. It knocks the player's health down by half. So the max amount of health that you can have is 10 HP, 14 if you have absorption, and you know you're just at a major, you know, disadvantage between everybody, and that's just, I guess that's literally all there is to it. There's really the best way to beat that is to have healing, which I know that Guardian gets you 2 extra hearts and healing, but if you have half health, okay, you have the Guardian pot, and then you have absorption, that is 9 total hearts. So you are still at a disadvantage over everybody, and I think that'd be a pretty decent suggestion, actually. And then if you win the game, you get the achievement of, you know, beating the game or winning with half health. So there's that. Next up is UHC. So UHC challenge in Skywars is where you can't gain health naturally. So you have to have gaps, you have to have healing pots, and you know, if you run away, you know, some people try to save their healing and heal up naturally, which you'll be unable to do in this mode. So you have to essentially go Guardian, you have to go, I think, Scout, Toxie, just any healing kit, really, and that'd be a really good idea to actually do that. But I think it'd be a really good idea. One, it helps people, you know, maybe explore kits, you know, maybe play a bit differently, you know, just stuff like that. And maybe, who knows, I was just thinking, you know, I just think it's a good idea, so that's what I think, but I don't really, there's really nothing else for me to go into more detail about other than that. But let's see, what's next? Okay, so some challenges I would remove from the game, obviously, because, you know, Skywars has, you know, like, a void, and so, like, knocking people into the void and stuff, you know, I'm gonna remove that challenge, so we're gonna skip that one. Next is, what was next? Oh, yes. No archery, or no melee. Actually, let's go no melee. So in Skywars, if you select the no melee challenge, you cannot deal melee damage. So you're essentially forced to use a bow. And, like, I know that, like, that's already a thing in Blitz where people try to, you know, just, you know, win the game, but it's not like an actual achievement or anything. It's just straight up, I'm sorry, buddy, this guy was very stacked. I do apologize, pal. Yikes, dude. Where, you know, people are, like, trying to, you know, win without, you know, dealing melee damage, which, you know, is cool and all, but it's not like an actual achievement. So I was thinking we should, you know, add that, because it makes it's an achievement, you know, again, it would be worth 5 points. And it would just be harder because people would probably have to play a lot smarter. Because, you know, like, if you can't deal melee damage, like, if you can't, like, the challenge in Blitz, okay, that people try and do is that they can still deal melee damage, they just have to kill with the bow. The game forces you to not deal damage. So, I think that'd be a good representation of this challenge, but that's about all I gotta say for no melee. And then the same, no projectile, so it's essentially the other way around. You can't deal any melee damage, which means no rods, which is kind of a yikes, actually. And then there's no snowballs, no eggs, just stuff like that. And that was also a pretty good game. That guy tossed me up at first, but good fight to him. Alright, I just realized how long this video is going to be. Oh my word. I still have to explain 4 more challenges, I think. And then I have to explain the achievements that I came up with. So this is going to be at least a 4 or 5 game video. Wow. I'm going to try and shorten it as much as I can, but we're not going to diddly-dally as much. We're just going to go straight into it. So next one, no perks. Okay, so this was one I actually came up with to replace one of these Skywars challenges that you can't have, because, you know, no block challenge technically exists in Skywars, and since you can't really get blocks in Blitz, you know, that's kind of what I was thinking about, was that we just replace it with a challenge. So I was thinking, no perks. So what this means is that you cannot, or we're gonna switch it. I actually switched it. It's not no perks. It's the rookie challenge. It's similar to the one in Skywars. So the rookie challenge means no kit, no perks. So I was thinking we do that. So yeah, that's literally what it is. You don't, even if you select your kit, you do not get it. And if you select a kill effect, you don't get it either. So I think that that's going to make the game a lot harder for some people. You know, because, you know, some people rely on speed to get away. Some people rely on, you know, the regen after a cleanup. Some people rely on their zombie perk. You know, some people, they just rely on all that. So that's kind of what I was thinking about, is that if there's no perks, it's like you're playing with nothing. And even if you select a kit, you know, if you go if you go the rookie challenge, you can't, you aren't just going to get a kit. So it's essentially the no kit mode. I'm just bringing it back as a challenge and making it an achievement. So there is that. And moving on, we have another one I came up with. We have no debuff. So this one's a slight bit more confusing. So what it is that you cannot debuff other players, and you cannot receive buffs for yourself. So if you go Toxie, I see a lot of people that rely on their Toxie pots, their Reaper pots. Even me, I rely on my Pigmen pots sometimes. There is that. You know, it's essentially that. You cannot throw potions at people, and you can't receive buffs yourself. So if you get Toxied, you cannot regen. You have to wait until the poison runs out. So good luck if you do get Toxied, if you get Withered, if you get slowed. You can't just get rid of it. So I think it's a good idea, in my opinion. You know, it helps debuff kit players go different kits. That's about it. Oh, and you don't get speed and regen after your kill either, since you can't receive buffs yourself. So yeah, that's about it for that one. Moving on, we have, let's see, what else is there? I don't really know what I don't really know what the other one is. I think the other one was what else was it? This is why I hate Wolf Tamer. As I stated, I do not like using Wolf Tamer, because this is why right here. And that, as I said, getting really, really good at debuffs as well. Wow, I am surprised with myself for doing that one there. Okay, so the next one is Ultimate Warrior for Skywars. It's essentially Rambo for Skywars. So either we get rid of Rambo, we revert the achievement, and we just add mine, or we just skip it altogether. I'm cool with either. I know that Rambo's existed for a lot longer. I'm just stating, you know, what was down the line. And yeah, there was that. Okay, so what's next? Then there's no chest challenge, which again already technically exists. It is an achievement already. However, I was thinking if we make it a challenge, the game forces you to not open up chests. You know, that'd be a lot cooler. That way, you know, you don't accidentally open up chests, because You know, I'm sure some people have accidentally opened up a chest and you're like, man, that's super unfortunate, but yeah, the game just will not allow you to open up chests. It's essentially the lockdown Blitz for you. You cannot do much of anything, and yeah, that's that right there. And I think that's actually the last achievement. So I think I went over them all. If I didn't, I'll go check. But yeah, that's a good third game, and we can finally move on to the achievements. Oh my word. Alright, so now it's time for the achievements. Okay, so I came up with a huge list of achievements that I'm probably not going to go over, but I am going to go over some just ideas that I had. So the range of achievements that I came up with range from really easy, such as play a game during Blitz Hour. That would be worth 5 points. How come that doesn't exist already? Like, Blitz Hour is already a main thing in Blitz. It's just like a main part of the game. How is it not an achievement? I don't even know. But that would be worth 5 because it's really easy. And then there would be some other ones that would be worth 5, such as, you know, we have a lot of strange Blitz stars that nobody ever uses. So I was thinking, you know, what if we just made achievements based off of, you know, using those stranger Blitz stars, such as, you know, I gave Lockdown its own achievement. I gave Shotgun one its own achievement. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I gave that one its own achievement. It's a really good Blitz, by the way. And then I gave Iron Man its own achievement. I gave, what else did I give my own achievement to? There's also, I actually don't even know what else I did, but there's also, I'm trying to think of all these like 5 base. Either way, using Blitz stars that are like different, or certain Blitz stars are achievements. So there's that. Next would be challenge-based achievements. So they'd be about, 10 points each, and I feel like it'd be a good idea to include those, since, you don't really see a lot of people using the heads in Blitz, because, they do nothing. So I was thinking, what if we based achievements off of using some of the heads, in Blitz? I feel like that'd be a really good idea to do that. And then the last ones would be the high tier achievements, such as, the 15-point ones, such as winning a game with 2.5 hearts. So somebody would have to pick the half health challenge card, somebody would have to find the Blitz star, use Ragnarok, and then they'd have to win. Like that one it takes a lot of work to do. So that's kind of why that one would be worth a lot of points. So there's the ones like that, there's the Wolf Tamer one I mentioned earlier, and just in general, I think I came up with a pretty good list. Now I am running out of time, so I could explain all of them in huge detail, so I won't do that. However, I will just probably just put the list just on like the screen eventually, and that guy just got flawless, dude. That's unlucky. I don't really like that guy anyway. That guy kind of triggered me earlier today, so I do apologize, buddy, but I am not going to shift on you. So I will do that, but I think we're actually good to win this game. There is a stacked guy in this game still, so this could be kind of an issue here, but I think, buddy, what are you doing? I think we're actually good to go. And if I lose this game and I just get flawless, I don't really care. I am running out of time to edit this, and my voice is starting to hurt because I've been getting really unlucky. So, yeah, I think I'm done here. We're just going to hurry up and skip to deathmatch, and I'll end it there. Alright, I'm sorry for cutting that game short, really, I am, but I have to go, okay? I've been getting really unlucky, so I'm just going to call it a day. I'm sorry for that last game, but I kind of got my point across. I don't really care if I, I guess did finish, the game, but I got my point across, so I'm going to start doing those kind of videos where I get my point across and end the video. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Sorry for cutting it there, but yeah, I have to edit this and I have to get it up. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!